I am Ash Ketchum here has a question that it's silly, but it's not. He says, do you think Triple H and Vince have heat over this? And well, there was a report not that long ago that claimed there's no way it seemed kind of obvious that there's no way Triple H would ever leave WWE because it would alter family dynamics. On the flip side of that, doesn't this kind of shit alter family dynamics?
Yeah.
You would just think. It'd be fascinating to know. It would be, because to know how close to succession it actually is.
I mean, I guess what would damage family dynamics most? Him, Triple H, staying with the company and this kind of stuff happening, or him going off to pursue something else? You know?
Yeah. If that's
I
something
don't
else,
I don't know the family dynamics. So
yeah, right. Yeah, we're not there. We're not in the rooms.
Exactly.
But it's like, it's hard to believe any of this wouldn't alter. It's so bizarre. If Triple H left for anything but professional wrestling, I think it'd be whatever. I think it'd be like, hey, you know what? It's not working to me. It's not working for me here. I want to go pursue a different endeavor. If he went away to start his own wrestling promotion, I mean, clearly that would change the dynamic, but I don't know.
Yes.
As a person with any sort of ego, at this point, wouldn't you just be like, oh my God, unless there is so much more depth to what he does there that this is literally just, oh, okay, no, that's fine. I understand. Business as usual, which is entirely possible, I guess.
But you see the bonds, the relationships he forges with the talent in NXT, how much he dedicated to that promotion, to build it up, to build it to be a very specific thing. And in certain parts of the wrestling sphere, it was a wildly popular thing. We love NXT at its peak. We absolutely loved it. Some of the best wrestling in the entire world happened in NXT. You know?
It's not silly to think that Triple H would see this as his art, right? As a personal thing, as this is what I am putting into this, and it's more than just business. It's my soul I'm putting into this shit. And you and I both know, we both dabbled in the arts, you know. To put something out there is a very vulnerable thing, even for a big jack dude like Triple H.
Yes.
And then to see it dismantled bit by bit by bit, first with botched call-ups, now being picked dry down to the bone. That's gotta kill somebody's soul, you would think.
Yeah, it's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt.
It has to. Like, he's not as much as he thinks he might be a Hunter/Terminator. The man is not a robot.
He's a human being.
He's a human.
And as much as he might be able to steel himself for dealing with Vince for all these years, prepare himself for whatever crap Vince throws his way, something like this still has to hurt. You know, when a call-up gets botched, you know, I'm sure he puts on a as good a face as he could and try to be as encouraging as he can. That's got to hurt. You know, when you develop somebody's character so well in NXT and they get called up, you think, all right, this person has what it takes to go far on the main roster, and they completely dismantle everything you did to make that person a success. And it's all up to the whims of a 75-year-old man. Yeah. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt.
R. Lopez Ortiz here in chat, artist on some of the DC Batman books. Terrific. My God. Like, I wish I had an ounce of that talent. Says here in chat, I can guarantee you as a creative industry working person, Triple H is dead inside right now. How could you not be? How could you not be? And I wonder, you know, we talked about this earlier today, how on the Freddie Prinze Jr.'s podcast, he talked about talking to a Fox executive friend of his who claims, and we have no reason to believe that any of this would be a lie, that WWE was interested in Fox purchasing them, but their purchase price was too high. And I wonder if that was right before Nick Khan came on, which was August of 20, or in the year preceding that, which was August of 2020. What was happening in late 2019? That's when NXT was arguably at its peak, right? Maybe around that time, Triple H was like, I'm setting this up because it looks like we're going to be selling the company. You know, we're shopping it around. We're trying to get offers for it. And then that falls apart. And so he's like, oh, okay. Because who knows what his future would have been at that point. I don't know. And then it just sort of stalls out. Then pandemic happens, and that's weird. That throws everything off. Who knows what, how the Wednesday Night Wars would have panned out without pandemic. I don't know. Maybe it would have still gone the exact same way. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Might have hastened NXT's demise. I don't know. But it's got to be awful for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, especially in whatever compromised position he might be in now because of his health. I mean, sitting there and just watching piece after piece be ripped away. And you're also dealing with your broken heart. That's awful. Ugh. That's awful.